wonder if I can do both. Okay, folks, it is Coach Brian Nugent here, and I'm welcoming my special guest, Mr. Steve. Coffee and tea with Coach B. Let's cheers there, Steve.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. There you go. What, mine's hot. What type of tea you drinking there? You having coffee or you having tea?
Tea, just tea, Lipton's with, Tetley tea.
Oh, who's that in the background? What the heck?
I stand corrected.
Okay.
Tetley tea with your almond silk milk.
Ooh, almond silk milk. Mine's pretty yummy. There is a tiger on the front of it, of the box. I'm not quite sure the name of the tea, but sure smells good.
That's good.
That's good. Okay, folks, if you're tuning in right now, and we're about to interview one of our great athletes, Steve. And, just to kind of give you a background, Steve was chief caretaker for the Toronto District School Board. He has 5 siblings, 3 grown kids. Golf's one of his favorite sport, probably his favorite sport. I know it's my favorite sport, right? And he's been with us probably going on a year, I would say, in about a couple of months. Is that about right, Steve?
May 21st was my first day with you, Coach.
Well, there you go. So in about 4 weeks, he's going to be going on a year. And Steve's had his ups and downs, but far more ups than he's had downs. And we're just going to go over and share his story, his journey about what it's been like being a Titan athlete at the Pickering Fitness and Wellness Centre. So, Steve, thanks for joining us today. Love having you. And let's start off with having a sip, buddy. I'm going to burn my mouth, though. Mine, I just made it really hot.
Thanks for having
me. Mine says on it, I got this from, are you watching this, Shirley? I don't want to drop it on my keyboard. Use kind words. Don't whine. Keep your promises. Do your best. Say your prayers. Please and thank you. Work hard. Woo! Smile. Always tell the truth. Help others. Love one another. Try new things. Be happy. Laugh out loud. Thank you, Shirley.
That's definitely a coach mug.
Yeah. That's another one of our successful athletes that's lost over 30 pounds. So, Steve, let's get right into it. Okay. So, like I was saying, you're obviously you have 3 grown kids. You've been married for over 30 years, right? You got 3 grandchildren. Okay. You were the chief caretaker for the Toronto District School Board, right? Golf's one of your favorite sports. So, why don't you tell me how it all got started for you to take care of your health?
Well, it's kind of ironic because I was supposed to be last year working at a golf course, Black Diamond, and when it came time to get going, they changed management, and the management decided that they want to bring in their own crew. So after April was done and May came about, they said, sorry, Steve, we can't use you. You might as well become a member again. And at that point, I said, forget that. I'm not going to go back now, not after you screwed around with me. So because that freed me up and I wasn't a member at any golf course last year, I decided after seeing your Facebook 6-week challenge that's something I'd be very interested in checking out. So I then carried on by sending off one of your invites to come and see you and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
From that point on, I've been a member. Well, I did the 6-week challenge and found great results in 6 weeks. And I became a member immediately after the 6 weeks because I knew this is what I liked and what I wanted.
Yeah.
The main reason to going to see you was for my back because I had 3 previous muscle strain cases on me, and my back was just terrible, just very painful. I could hardly turn left and right in bed.
Yeah.
So my main goal with you was to help me for my back, Coach, which you said you can do.
Okay, and we'll get into your back, right? Because obviously, if you're watching this, or those that know Steve, his back has improved tremendously. Still has a ways to go, but it's far better than it once was. So, Steve, what impact has this had on, we'll say, your siblings? You being the eldest, I mean, I come from a family of 7, right? What impact has this had on your siblings, if any? The fact that you're changing your life.
I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while in the summer, I was helping my second oldest brother because he owns a sheet metal company.
Oh, I remember you were helping him.
Yeah. And he is my biggest admirer, or whatever you want to say, for me doing this.
Mm-hmm.
He's just overwhelmed that I'm doing this. And he saw over the time I worked with him, all of the results that I've had.
Mm.
And he actually said, Steve, if you didn't do this training with the coach, I don't think you could have handled doing the sheet metal work, going up and down the stairs, up and down the ladder, and just doing it all day at the age of, what was I, 61 then with him.
Yeah.
So he really, really is impressed by it. And my other brothers as well. I mean, I got 3 brothers, and I'm trying to get one in once he retires from the Toronto District School Board as well.
Yeah.
My sister now is training as well on her own. So
Yeah. Nice. Nice. So let me get this straight. You have a really bad back. Okay. A lot of people watching this right now have bad backs. They're scared. They're worried. And I'm sure their chiropractor, their physiotherapist, or even their medical doctor has told them, no, don't work out, don't exercise. So what would you say to the people who have the bad back, right? And I've worked with thousands and thousands of people who've had bad backs, and you obviously have to know what you're doing as a trainer to administer the proper scientifically driven fitness regime in order to make their back stronger. What would you say to those people who are afraid, who are scared to be like, oh, I got a bad back. I'll wait until my back's better before I work out. But you had a bad back and you did the workout. So help those people understand how you closed the gap or figured that one out, because we got far more people who are in bad situations that can be fixed with the proper scientifically driven fitness program. But you, on the other hand, were in that boat and you're like, I got to change it up.
well, I had done everything. I was at the end of, I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I did the chiropractor, I did the massages, I did all of that. Sure,
Yeah.
it helped right away, but in the long run, it didn't. So I was at the end of my ropes, and I decided, you know what? I'll go and see you and run this by you and see if you can help me with that, which you did. You told me that it took years for it to get bad as it got, and it's going to take time. And what you're going to do is work the muscles around it and the core around it and strengthen it all up so that it won't be as bad as it was.
Yeah.
Because now I can turn left and right in bed, no problems. Doesn't hurt me anymore like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie. I mean, it's not 100% yet, but like you said, it took years to get bad. So now we're at 11 months, and it's so much better. So much better.
Yeah. And what would you say? So you went from, like, if we just had to throw a percentage point, your back was like a 2 out of 10, 10 meaning your back is absolutely perfect, no problems at all. A 1 is like, it's horrible, horrible, horrible. You went from what number to what?
Yeah. It wasn't as severe as it can get, as like some people have. So I'd say I was probably a 3 or a 4.
Yeah. And now you're what?
Now I'm at least 7, 8.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm hoping it's 7, 8, and I only got, just a few more to
Yeah.
go to improve it. But yes, it's come like this much, like a lot.
Yeah, that's huge. Good for you. Good for you. All right, Steve. So, you're obviously a grandfather, right? I don't know. You want to show them your 6-pack right now, or you want to hold it off until after when it's over?
My granddaughters, 11, 9, and 7, can't believe how much I've changed as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was my next question. What impact has this made in your abilities as a grandfather to enjoy being in grandfatherhood more thoroughly? Like,
well, it
taking care of
certainly
your
frees
fitness,
me
taking
to,
care of your health.
just the fitness alone now, when they get a bit older, because they're not as old yet to join me golfing, but I'm hoping I can get them into golfing and other sports that I can participate with them and not say, sorry, but Grandpa can't do anything today. His back is killing him.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to do that with them as they get older. I actually, my oldest, which is Cadence, I got her to do lessons already last year or the year before, I think. So she wants to get into it, and so do the other ones once they get older.
Nice.
So I want to be able to go golfing with them when they get older. That's what I'd like. And my son, he's vegan.
Yeah.
He works out like crazy. He's picked up jogging and everything. He was here the other day. We did the isolated meeting where he was down at the end of the driveway, and then he says, "Dad, show me. You look so nice and firm up here. Show me your stomach." So I pulled up my shirt.
That's it. We'll save the stomach for the end. We'll save the stomach for the end.
You're looking good, Dad. So
I love it. So,
as well.
So Steve, how much weight have you lost?
I was 165 when I joined you, and I'm down to 142.5 roughly.
Okay,
So 23 pounds.
Yeah, and
but also put on lots of muscle too.
Yeah, and just so we can put it on in context for our viewers that are watching at home, Steve, how tall are you?
5'1".
5'1". There you go.
That's
all right.
Though.
So I noticed that you were talking about your kids, and your kids were your son was talking about how good you're looking in the skin and stuff. What impact has this had on your relationship with your 3 grown kids and it being positive? And just also being a role model too, right?
Yeah, because Derek, who's my second oldest, he's training now, and he's so proud of me training. And my oldest, Nicole, she's actually staying in fitness as well, and also and changing over and eating a lot better as well as she can. And my youngest, it's a bit harder for my youngest because she's a single mom. Yeah. And it's very tough for her as it is trying to raise a 7-year-old girl. So, but she admires that I'm doing this. She really does. And that her mom is doing it now with us.
Oh, nice.
With team time. Because Colleen has joined us as well doing this. So.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So tell me about so obviously, Steve, I mean, you've lost quite a bit of weight, which is great. And I mean, but it couldn't just be the fitness that you were doing. I'm going to assume that you made some changes in your diet, right, from what you were doing before. So why don't you tell the people that are watching right now at home what you were doing before, okay, with your diet, and what you're doing now, and what's drastically changed for your eating habits?
Well, quantities.
Okay.
I used to eat everything, and I just used to keep eating and eating until.
So you were on a seafood diet. Anything you saw, you ate?
Yeah, I liked eating. So. Yeah, I got fed up with feeling always bloated, full, tired. So now we're not 100% yet, but we're trying to eat so much better. We haven't become vegan.
How do you describe trying to be eating better? Tell us, give us some real schematics on what you're really referring to. I know you're eating better, but tell us what you're eating before, right? And then tell us what you're eating now, just so viewers at home can really shift and understand. You know what I mean?
Bacon and eggs were the breakfast before, which I don't do anymore. I'll have a toast with peanut butter in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then at lunch, I'll have what Colleen is doing now, is giving us salads with chicken in it. Dinner would be sometimes we're trying, what is it, meatless? Colleen, it's the meat.
Vegetable base.
Vegetable base, meats and that, with lots of vegetables. I never used to like vegetables, but boy, do I like them now.
The 3 vegetables that you used to eat.
Broccoli, I didn't eat.
That you used to eat. Corn, peas, potatoes.
Yes, that's about it. But now I look forward to having my broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower. I mean, people that know me are shaking their head now going, oh, wow. Squash. Oh, and I look forward to my salads. But the quantity has changed a lot too. I don't just keep eating. Yeah. I'll eat the right portions now.
Okay, so you bring up a good point, and for people who are healthy, they get it, we understand it. But I really want you to talk to the people that are not healthy, and tell me about your energy levels and how they've improved since you've really changed your eating habits.
Oh, definitely. I'm not sitting on the couch watching TV and drifting off to sleep. I rarely stay on the couch now because I'll feel like I got to get up and do something. So even during isolation, I cleaned the garage. I've been doing my workroom in the basement. Yeah. We've moved our stuff from the basement up to a spare room. I mean, we're trying to keep so busy because we have the energy, and it's if I wasn't in isolation, I'd be out playing pool with my seniors group at Patrina's, and at least then I'd be walking, standing, moving around. Yeah, there's so many other, like golfing right now.
Yeah.
Be golfing. So yeah, I've got the energy to do all those things now, and it's not anymore sit on the couch and I feel like I could sleep.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. So, Steve, how would you describe the culture? I mean, obviously, you've made some big changes. You've obviously developed some really cool relationships. How would you describe the culture at Pickering Fitness and Wellness Center, home of the Titans?
Oh, it's fantastic. I've always been a team person. Every sports I played is always hockey, uh, volleyball, basketball through high school, even though I was the shortest one on the team.
Yeah.
All the sports I played was team. And I was so happy to get to your gym and meet everybody. It was hard remembering all the names, but you drilled it into us. And I'm getting better at that. So even up here, I'm getting better. But yeah, the team atmosphere is fantastic. We push each other. We drive each other. We high-five each other for accomplishments. It's exactly what I love and I'm used to having in my life for sports. It's a team thing, and the only way you're going to make it through is with team help and support. So yeah, I've met a lot of great people there.
Is there any athletes that come to mind that, you know, inspired you or you admire, or people that you could look to and say, oh, I like that about them?
I'd say a lot of the senior people that are there, the Sarahs, the Kellys, the Seans, the James, the Jim, all of them, man, I wish I had started a lot earlier and younger like they are.
So you mean senior as in they've been there for a while, not senior citizens?
No. Season. Yeah, I guess they're in their 30s and they're quite an inspiration for sure watching them. And it actually drives me to try to be more. And sometimes you would say I try to do too much because I watch them and they just go. And that's what I want to do. That's how I want to end up, maybe. I hope.
Yeah, for sure. What would you say? I mean, right now, obviously, you're working out with your wife. You just brought Colleen on board, which is fantastic because she's doing wonderfully well. What are the benefits of couples training together, doing the same fitness and, you know, regime or fitness routine? Can you talk a bit about that, Steve, about like, you know, the benefits of, you know, two people working out in the same household, doing the same, you know, workouts together? Can you talk about the benefits of something like that and the impact it has on a relationship?
Well, first off, when I first started joining the gym and I was working out and I told Colleen everything that I was doing with you, it was like she kept saying, I could never do that. I could never do that. No way.
That sounds like Colleen.
She's no way near being an athlete when she was, you know, growing up. So she's not an athlete. So the more she saw the changes in me and how I'm turning out, the more she thought, I should maybe give this a go.
Yeah.
So we're together. It's helped both of us because she now is doing what she saw me doing, and it's hard, but she knows it's good. And we put now, especially in isolation right now.
Yeah.
We're together, and we're doing it together as a team.
Yeah.
We're helping each other, pushing each other, reminding each other, go, don't stop, just keep going. And it's going to help out. So yeah, I mean, in these times right now during isolation, it's perfect because she's my team right now. And I'm glad you started with Zoom because I can see the rest of my team on Zoom.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot to see them and to hear them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What
would you say, what has this time in life taught you, if anything? Like, you know, when I'm in this time right now, I think one of the things it's taught me definitely the importance of family, right? And being connected to family more and doing things with the family and just going out and hanging out, going for little drives. And it's really taught me about the importance. I know we hear about it and it's like this esoteric statement, but it's really, you know, forced it upon me to like really understand the magnitude and the importance of having a, you know, family that you love dearly. What has this time in isolation, right, taught you about anything, if it has taught you anything about life?
Yeah, that the small things right now are very important because before the families, you know, you didn't you didn't go see them as much. You didn't talk to them as much. It's funny now because now we're talking to them a lot, seeing them more, FaceTiming. I FaceTime so many of my relatives in Quebec just to talk to them and see how things are going over there. It's all these small things that we took for granted before that we're doing so much more now. And it's and to have our own health, that's a big thing right now too. We got to take that into consideration where we got to, our health, which is important, family, which is important, our spouses, which is important.
Yep.
A roof over our heads, somewhere we can be at right now. So
have you learned anything during this lockdown? Any new skill sets, a new language, are you learning how to sew, how to knit? Right? What do you learn? You're learning how to play poker, learning how to play chess. Is there anything happening? You're learning how to get gray hair? I'm
going to learn how to cut my hair. I YouTube how to do your hair because my hair it's so long.
They were showing that one on the news about people struggling with their hair and how to cut it and stuff. So yeah, that's a good one. I remember for those that are watching, we had a morning workout and Steve was a part of it. And one of our other athletes, Camille, had a haircut and there's about 20 people in class. And if you're watching this now in this time period of life, because you might be watching this years down the road, it's COVID-19. We're all locked down. So we were like, I was like, how the hell do you have a haircut? He said his wife cut his hair because I was awfully suspicious, but that was good. Yeah.
I was too. I was wondering how he got that done.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you see me after isolation and I'm buzz cut, it's because we made mistakes. So cover.
Zoom. There you go. So Steve, what would you say? A couple more questions there before we close it off. What are some of your favorite exercises? And then what are some that you just can't stand?
Oh my God. Burpees is very difficult because of my back, so I can't get all the way down to the floor.
We're starting off with the ones you don't like.
Yeah, because that's one I want to be able to do when my back is perfect.
Yeah.
For sure. Burpees, I watch the guys do it, and I want to be able to do that. That drives me to get my back better.
Yeah.
Squats, I'm getting a lot better at it and feeling stronger now at it, so I'm able to do it. Lunges, love lunges. I love to do the push-ups because I got strong shoulders, so I'm able to do push-ups. I love using dumbbells. So whenever we're in the gym and we got the multiple dumbbell weights and you say, Steve, go get that one, go get that weight, it's because I know you know what I can do. And I love doing those exercises with the dumbbell. You say, Steve, you can do this. So yeah, I love that too.
That's good.
The scariest one for me is still the deadlift.
Oh, wait, no, the deadlifts are from down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That mentally, it just scares me for my back, but even though it helps as well, it's supposed to strengthen my core and my back doing those. So
yeah, that's
I
good.
do them when you say, because you say it's going to help. So yeah.
Sure, for sure. All right, Steve, let's finish off with some word association. Okay. I'm going to say a word to you and you're going to tell me the first thing that comes to mind. You ready?
I hope.
Okay. Fitness.
Coach B.
Okay. Titans.
Team.
Okay. Golf.
Love it.
Family.
Oh, family. Can't be without it. Family.
Can't be without it. COVID-19.
Oh, could be without it for sure.
Could be without it. That's a good spin. Okay. Coach B.
It'd be inspirational.
Scary.
No. Can't say that. I don't want to say that.
Zoom workouts.
Love it. Love it.
Love it, eh? Love it. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, Steve. I appreciate you coming out. Coffee and tea with Coach B. All right. This is my main man, Steve. He's lost over 23 pounds, probably almost 20 inches, at least 15. His back's 100%, a lot better than what it used to be. He's enjoying his life with his family, his kids, his grandkids. He's playing golf, and I hope that you can get a little piece of inspiration from him so that you could be a better version of yourself. Till next time, thanks, Steve, for coming out. All right, let's sip it out, buddy.
Thanks, Coach, for having me.
All right, bud. Good to see you, man. Okay.
Hey, take care.
See ya.